review one of the new Bratz 20th anniversary reproduction first editions.
Yeah, 20 years of Bratz.
Yes.
Sasha.
Sasha!
Pretty exciting, guys, right? So
Yeah.
we've got 20-year anniversary dolls. Original reproductions.
Yeah, so they did the whole original packaging shape. They've got the same artwork as was there originally.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the write-up is about the same.
Yeah.
So
we unboxed our original.
So this is, yeah, if you're wondering, this is the original 2001 first edition Sasha.
Yeah, so we're going to compare.
We are going to compare between these.
We're going to compare. We don't have the box to compare with anymore,
we don't,
unfortunately, because we unboxed.
But you can check that out in the video.
You could actually pull up our other video. I'll put a link in the description. You could check it out there. But
definitely the same art.
Definitely same art. So everything's pretty close. Full disclosure, we actually did not receive this doll from MGA. This is something that we purchased on our own.
And
yeah, we actually have not done any
PR
collaborations
with MGA since 2017.
Yeah, 2017 now, so it's been a while.
It's been a while. So
yeah, so this is,
we've not done any sponsored reviews or anything for them since 2017
for that company. So this is our review. We purchased this doll to do a comparison for you guys and for for ourselves, because we wanted to have one of these in our collection.
It's like a special milestone, so we want to have one of these for
Definitely
sure.
are excited to check out Sasha. All right, so
on the back,
yeah,
it has the create over 20 different funky fashion styles. We see all 4 of the artwork showing some of the different mix and match styles. And then it says, "Hi, my name is Sasha. My fashion passion is urban streetwear like beanies and jean skirts. My friends call me Bunny Boo because I love the hip hop thing."
Yes.
And then it also has the classic I come with.
Yes.
And seems to come with all the same stuff.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Hairbrush, 2 pairs of snap-on shoes, Bratz pack backpack, hair accessory, 2 fashion tops, and 2 fashion bottoms. And then it even has the Best Friends Never Look This Good at the bottom. And instead of the original stock photos, it's the new 20th anniversary dolls.
These are the new ones, yeah. That's so cool.
I mean, I think this is so exciting, especially for people that haven't had a chance yet to collect the original dolls.
Yes.
To have a chance to get these. They're at Hot Topic right now, but they're going to be coming other places.
In July they're going to come to Target,
and I think Amazon too. And so be really exciting. All right, so let's take her out, take a look at the first outfit.
Okay, so we are back, and Sasha is out of the box, and she is looking very classic.
Yes, she's beautiful.
Very fabulous.
I like her a lot.
Yeah, me too. She's really good.
Yeah.
So she has got her signature little beanie.
Yeah.
Very glittery.
Very glittery. Cute.
And then she has got, so her face, it's not exactly like the original.
Slightly different.
Slightly different. So we'll compare, we'll show them side by side.
But really pretty.
But it's really pretty. I really like the way they did her makeup for this.
Me too. Pretty.
And then she's got, like, the shirt is, like, spot on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so...
All the colors, the design.
Yeah, like, it's spot on.
Yeah.
And then she's got her 2-piece bottoms. And so cool because you can create more mix and match styles this way.
Yes.
It actually detaches here, Velcro. Let me see if I can...
This is a really cool piece.
And then detaches from the back as well, and the sides. And then you've got just a regular mini skirt. Ooh.
I forgot to see if that had packaging. Oh, good, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, so you can do a mini skirt look
Just
for her.
a regular
long
mini skirt.
Really cool.
So she's got her orange sneakers, the classic style, with the shoelaces untied on the sides, which I have always loved.
Great. Love these shoes.
And then she's got her little Bratz pack, her backpack, and it's got the little Bunny Boo design on it.
Looks so similar to the original. It's great.
And that is Sasha's first outfit. So we're going to compare this outfit now with the original 2001 Sasha. Okay, so here they are side by side. This one being the 20th anniversary, and this one being the original 2001.
Over here on the right.
So, a big difference we noticed was the hair.
Yes.
So the hair on the newer one is almost thicker.
Yeah, it does feel thicker, and it's even a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around. There's the new one, just slightly longer. So that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. They have more hair on the...
They have a little bit thicker, longer hair on the re-release dolls. So that's kind of cool.
And then another big difference is the faces.
Yeah.
So the original face has a little bit of a brighter lip color than the re-release, and they also painted the eyes differently on the new one. The screening on the new one really reminds me of Style It Sasha, and I don't know if that's just me or if you guys might be able to kind of see that too, but she really reminds me of Style It Sasha, which I love Style It Sasha.
Yeah,
so,
that's not a bad thing.
no, not a bad thing at all. One of my favorite Sashas, actually.
Yeah.
So, that's one thing I noticed, that they kind of almost based it off of, I guess, that screening combined with this one. I don't know, that's kind of what it looks like to me.
That's what we were thinking, maybe. Which we think is really pretty.
Yeah.
So we like her screening, but it is different from the original.
The shirts are almost exact.
Yeah.
Which is, I was surprised because I thought that was going to be one of the harder pieces for them to do.
Right. You would think it'd be challenging because of the, colors being...
And the distinctive fabric.
Yeah, distinctive. But they did it, really spot on, as well as the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that whole,
the way it detaches.
The way it detaches and everything is, perfect. Works really well.
And then the shoes, same thing, are pretty... Yeah. Now, I want to talk about one thing with the shoes, though.
Okay.
So the new ones have holes on the bottom of the shoes.
Oh,
and
right.
the originals don't.
Yeah.
Because the holes were introduced...
There's a reason for that.
The holes were introduced a little later on because play sets weren't around when the original Bratz were released.
Right.
So the holes were designed so they could stand on the play sets.
They can't really see what we're talking about. Because,
okay.
So just take one of those shoes.
So,
yeah.
this is the re-release, and she's got holes in her shoes. And then the original doll has no holes.
No holes in the shoes. So that's one way you can recognize, thinking ahead. If you were to find them at a flea market.
Yeah.
The holes in the shoes.
We always look for stuff like that. I remember at the time that La Loopsy was re-released.
Right.
We looked for things like that, so you could help identify
re-releases and things like that. Something put out there. So technically, holes in the shoes didn't come until...
Isn't really accurate.
Later. Not technically accurate, but it's okay. The ear piercings they did right, though.
Yeah, they did that right. They didn't... At first I thought they were going to give these girls pierced ears because a lot of the later dolls had pierced ears. And there were still some exceptions to that. But, generally, the later dolls had the pierced ears. But first edition did not have pierced ears.
Right.
In 2001, and they don't have them now. So that's good.
Yep.
They got that right. So yeah, that's the whole first outfit. And then the backpacks.
Yeah, they did those pretty well.
Those are pretty.
They look very similar. Yeah.
Fabric's a little different.
A little different. The new one I find is a little bit harder to work with.
Almost a little thinner.
It's kind of thin. Doesn't close quite as well. Not it's functional, but it doesn't. To me, it doesn't seem like it works quite as well. But it definitely.
It resembles it.
Really closely.
It.
The accuracy is really great. All right, so we can go to the next outfit.
So we are changing them both into their second outfits, and we just wanted to show, a lot of people have talked about the difference in the bodies on the new one. The new bodies have more of a matte look rather than kind of the glossy finish of the original bodies.
If you can see that, the older ones are shiny. This one's really matte. So I just kind of want to show that while we had them undressed.
So we are back, and both Sashas are in their second outfits.
Yes, they are.
So we notice more differences in this outfit than in the other one.
Yeah, definitely. The top especially.
The top especially.
Yeah.
The new one is a totally different cut.
Yeah.
It's kind of got a V-neck to it.
At least a scoop neck.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not cut the same way at the bottom.
Right.
And I think the most obvious thing, and I know this might change from doll to doll, but it seems like there's not enough of the other colors in it. There's not enough of the yellow.
Right.
And it doesn't really have the same ombre look.
Right, so for context, here's the original. Which is like, it's got
It kind of has like a
kind
wavy,
of a blend of color.
blended.
It's got a nice, you know, crisp cut to it, with the little, you know, kind of comes to a point in the middle, the bottom. I don't know. It's just a really fun top. And
This has always been like
Yeah.
a piece I've loved from her, so
yeah, so it's just a little disappointing.
I'm a little
it didn't
disappointed by
come
the
off
way
quite
it
as well.
translated this time.
Yeah.
So that was our biggest. That was the biggest thing we noticed.
And maybe we just got a bad version. I don't know.
Yeah, we could have.
We could have just got a bad one, but I don't think it's the same fabric. It feels
Yeah, it feels thinner.
feels thinner than the original, so it's a little different. The pants are similar.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
pants are like a white denim, and
Yeah, and hers have been a little bit more faded with time, so these
Yeah.
look very new, very
right.
pristine.
They look nice and crisp and nice. And they've got a nice, you know, similar cut to them and everything, and look good. Shoes a little bit different.
Shoes are a little different. Little bit of a darker, like it's kind of got this like shimmery color to it, but it's kind of a darker color on the new one than it is on the old one. So you can kind of see the difference in color scheme there.
Yeah, a little bit different, but definitely similar style.
Now we've on to the hairbrushes. This is the re-release, and this is the original. Not a ton of difference.
No.
The original is slightly darker, but it's not that noticeable.
Yep, they're very close, and the design is exactly the same, and these are really good hairbrushes.
Yes, these are great brushes.
We like these.
The original Bratz hairbrushes, even before the star brush and everything.
So you're going to get one of these hairbrushes when you get the new ones. That's really cool. And now the poster.
So here is the poster. So it is like very similar to the original. The main difference is it's got more of a shimmeriness to the background.
It's so
it
cool.
is really pretty.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a really pretty poster.
It's really cool. So we're excited about the poster. We really
Oh, and
like
of course
this.
the MGA logo in the corner is different now.
Oh my gosh, yes, right? The MGA logo everywhere is going to be
Different now.
updated, right, with the new logo. So yeah, excited for the new poster. We like that a lot.
Yeah, it's really shimmery. It kind of catches the rainbow
Yeah,
light.
we're gonna have
Very
to find
chrome.
somewhere to put this up. We like this one.
So, thank you so much for watching. So, they did a really good job on recreating the original
yeah, the original Sasha.
Sasha. The clothes are like really close.
Yeah.
And the hair is really nice quality. Like really nice quality.
Yeah. She looks really great.
It's really exciting that
Yeah.
fans who might have missed the original first edition are going to have a chance to get these.
Yes, I think that's it's been so exciting
So-
to watch people on Instagram getting excited to find these and everything. It's been really cool.
Yes.
And we're excited to add one to our collection.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, because this is like 20 years.
The big 20 years.
The big milestone.
So cool. So tell us in the comments if you plan to add Sasha or any of the other girls to your collection.
Yes, let us know. Or if you might have one of these.
If you've already added one of them, we're all
Yeah, let us know who
Tell us
you
what you
got,
think. Yeah.
what you think of them.
Yeah. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.